Hello my beautiful people, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to prepare Abak Atama. Abak Atama is a delicious soup that can be eaten anytime. It can be served in any occasion. Abak Atama is prepared with atama leaf and eyo, which is palm kernel. Keep watching as I'm going to show you all the necessary ingredients and the steps that you need to follow in preparing this delicious Abak Atama. This is dry atama leaf. I cut it properly and then dry it in the sun, and so it's very dried. So I'm going to use this NSAT atama and prepare a delicious atama soup. And this atama soup, I'm going to prepare it with eyo, that is palm kernel or banga as you know. So I'm going to pound this. Normally when you want to prepare dry atama leaf, you have to pound it because as it's dry, it's not going to be very smooth. So you have to pound it so that it will be a little bit smooth. But you don't need to blend it in a blender. As you want to pound this leaf, remember it is dry leaf. It cannot be pounded except you add water. So you need to add water to it and then pound it gently until it is a bit smooth. This is how we are going to pound it until it is smooth. You can see the atama is well pounded, and so I'm going to set it aside and then prepare the eyo, which is the palm kernel. This is eyo, the one that I pounded and store in the fridge. Look at it very closely. This is palm kernel. I have washed it properly, boil it, pound it with a mortar, and then wrap it like this and store it in the fridge. So as I'm going to prepare this atama soup, this is atama soup, so I'm going to use eyo to do it. That is Abak Atama. So I'm going to make use of this eyo that I have prepared and then store in the fridge, so you can do same to yours. As it is now, it is very strong. You can see it is very stiff because of the ice. So I'm going to loosen it and then put it in the hot water. You can see it's very strong because of the ice. So already the water is on the fire. So I'm going to put it inside. Already the water is boiling, so I have to add it. After dropping it into the water, you need to cover it and allow it to cook for 5 minutes. Then we remove it and then sieve it out. Sometimes you may have palm kernel or eyo in your house and you are not ready to cook it at that moment. So you can simply boil it, pound it with a mortar, and then put it in a cellophane bag like this. Store it in your fridge. Whenever you want to make use of it, you remove it and do it just the same as I did. You will see that your eyo or palm kernel will still remain fresh, as if they just plug it or buy it in the market. You need to check the eyo. The ice was much in this eyo. Yes, it's beginning to defroze. I'm going to allow it for 1 minute. Then I will remove it and then sieve it out. You need to add water in the eyo and then sieve it out. At this time you need to add both hot and cold water so that it will not be too hot to handle. With this, I think I should be able to put my hand. It's not as hot as it was, so I can now put my hand and then squeeze it properly. This water is okay for me. I have sauced and steamed this meat already, and so I'm going to add it to the soup. also add the atama leaf immediately. And then cover it and allow it to cook for 10 minutes before other ingredients will come in. Wow! Once everything has boiled very well, I'm going to add mfi. This is mfi periwinkle. Once you've added the mfi, you need to stir it and allow it to mix properly. These are other ingredients that you need to prepare this delicious Abak Atama. This is crayfish, well blended. You also need some seasoning cubes. This is dry pepper. I also have uyayak for this delicious soup. There is no how you prepare atama soup without adding uyayak. And so if you prepare atama soup without uyayak, that means that atama soup is not complete. And so I'm going to add uyayak to it. It's a spice. You also need some dry fish. So I've got here 3 medium size of dry fish. This is my leftover chicken. And this is salt to taste. So I'm going to wash the fish and add to the soup, including this chicken. The soup has boiled very well, and so I'm going to add the chicken and the fish. I'm going to add the crayfish as well. After adding the crayfish and the fish, you need to stir it gently and allow it to mix. We are going to allow it to continue cooking for another 5 minutes. For you to add uyayak to your soup, you have to carve out the soft part. This uyayak has 4 different sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so it is this side that is soft, that is normally used. This other side that is very hard, you need to throw it away. And so you need to carve out the soft part. If the soup is much, then you can add this. If it's not much, then you can add half of it. So I'm going to add a whole lot of this. You need to wash it and then add it to your soup. I'm going to add it just like that. Once you have added it to your soup, you need to cover it and then allow it to cook along with the soup. Already everywhere is smelling with a nice flavor. The uyayak has a very nice and strong flavor. As I use it to prepare this soup, the whole of this room, this kitchen, will be smelling throughout the day, even till tomorrow. I'm going to add some other ingredients and the seasonings that was remaining. I'm going to add pepper. Remember, you have to add the pepper based on your taste. You need to add some seasonings. And also add your salt. You need to stir it properly and taste for salt. This is delicious Abak Atama. I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook for 2 minutes until it is thick. Already it's thick, but I want it to be very thick. So I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook for 2 minutes before I will put it down and serve. Wow! Delicious Abak Atama is ready. And so I'm going to serve. I hope you have seen how I prepared this delicious Abak Atama. Abak Atama soup can be eaten with eba. It can be eaten with rice. It can be eaten with fufu. It can as well be eaten with boiled plantain. Yes, it is always very delicious. If you love this video, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also share this video with your family and friends. See you in my next video. Bye.